So you know when you go into the mall and you can smell those hot sugar, cinnamon, candied nuts, and they put them in that cone and you eat them and they're all warm and oh, they taste so good. Well, that's what we're gonna make today. We are gonna use walnuts and we're gonna use pecans. And these are some little bags that I got at Walmart, and they are 8 ounces each. So that's gonna be yummy for us today. So first of all, we are going to start with 2 egg whites and a teaspoon of vanilla. And I'll have all the directions down below. And just a tiny bit, like a teaspoon of water. Okay, I went to the sink and got the water. And we're gonna just hand do this, whisk it until it's foamy. Okay, so I'm gonna set this aside. And in this bowl, I'm going to put a little bit of salt, about 1/4, and some brown sugar, some granulated sugar, and some cinnamon, and some ground allspice, just a tiny, like just 1/4 of that. We're gonna mix this all up. Okay, before I do the nuts and into the thing, I want to talk to you about what we're gonna put it on. Now I'm gonna use my silicone pad, and if you do not have one, you can use parchment paper. But if you just put this on just a regular cookie sheet, with the brown sugar and the sugar, it like caramelizes and it gets really hard and just kind of bakes on. And I mean, it is awful to get out. I mean, it's so awful that I would rather throw away this pan than wash it, because I mean, it's a mess. It's terrible. So make sure that you either use this or some parchment paper. Okay, so I'm gonna put the whole bag of the walnuts in, and the pecans, and you want to stir them really well because you want them all coated with the egg wash. So it just takes a little bit just to get them all stirred. Okay, these look pretty good, all coated. So now I'm gonna put them all in the brown sugar and sugar mixture, and we're gonna mix these all up. I want to get them all out of the bowl. Okay, so what you want to do is, this will take about 45 minutes. So what you do is we're going to lay them on your cookie sheet, and you're going to spread them out, and every 15 minutes you're going to take them out of the oven, and you're just going to flip them around so all of it gets you know, starting to get brown on all the sides, and you kind of want to put them all on a single layer as the best that you can. Okay, so the first 15 minutes is up. So what you want to do is just turn these. And I know they look all wet, but they won't. They're gonna get all nice and coated. And then after you turn them, then you put them all again out, just as much as you can on just a single layer. Okay, so another 15 minutes, and you can see the difference now. Now they're really starting to come together, and the crunch is coming. They smell so delicious. Now, when I bought the walnuts and the pecans at Walmart, they had big bags of different kinds of nuts all in the bag. So those would be fun too, just to have a variety. They had the, walnuts, the pecans, cashews, almonds, some peanuts. So those are good ones too. So, watch it, little one, or you're gonna burn yourself. So here I'm gonna lay them out again and back in for 15 minutes again. Now this would be the last 15 minutes, and then I'll see if they're still wet, like with the brown sugar, the caramel down here. Then that's when I will do them in just small little increments of, a couple minutes. Because at that time, then you really want to watch them. Okay, this is the last 15 minutes, and listen, they're all nice and crunchy and just perfect. So anyway, you know how expensive these are when you buy these in the bag or whatever. And now, look, you can make them no problem, so simple. And so if you want these for a gathering, or a Christmas gathering, or bring them to work, or for family at Christmas or whatever, just let them cool, put them in a freezer Ziploc bag, and the day of, just take them out. And I have these cute little dishes. They're really for chicken pot pies, but they look Christmassy, right? And so I'll put some of them in that. And then if you want to give them as a gift, these cute little tins. You can get these just at the dollar store if you have a special neighbor or someone that you want to give them to. Well, I'm going to let these cool. And then I'm going to put them in a little container because the mister will love these. And every person that you have these setting out in a little dish for will just grab a handful. And I can tell you right now, you will have none left. They are so good, and this was so simple. So I want to thank you so much for coming into my kitchen. I really hope that you will try these. Try a mixture of nuts, any kind that you like. And we'll see you next time.